I'm going to try to see if I can truly make a hero out of this zero. Find out what's going on as I hereby summon all my imps to join me on my adventures through Marvel Snap. Hey everybody, it's Enbo. So, if you saw me on Tuesday when I did the Spotlight Cash Roulette, I got the Hercules, and maybe you got Hercules and got stuck with him as much as I did. So I tried to make a deck out of this without using any 405, and it was rough, to be sure. But this is the best that I came up with. There might be a better version out there, but I got the Human Torch, Iron Fist, Dagger, Doctor Strange, Multiple Man, Cloak, the Storm, the Vulture, the Hulkbuster, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Hercules, of course, and Lindo. I am going to try as hard as possible to get the 4 wins that I need off of this, and I have no idea if I'm going to even be able to do that. Because, man, this Ricky is really rough without any 4s or 5s. We did have it locked in the chamber, so let's go and play for a fun. I'm gonna skip on the collapse mine here. Bar Sinister is not bad. I can set up for an interesting move here, so I'm gonna try to set up for an interesting move here. Well, hopefully this works the way I think it does. We'll see. We were gonna skip the chivalry. And maybe skip the 4 here. And see how this works. I can put it on the 4, okay. So Human Torch and Hulkbuster. I want to see how this works. I'm gonna try this trick before, so I want to see how this works. It didn't work the way I thought it would. Oh, maybe it did? We'll see. Not white. Okay. Interesting, though. We can set up for the cloak here. I've never tried this before, so it's interesting to try this. And then I might be able to put the Hercules down, put the Human Torch in, and then I might be able to do a Doctor Strange after that point. Let's see how that would run. No, because they didn't kick it back to the center. Nice. Okay. Final turn. Oh. I want to do a Spider-Man and a Heindo. And I think I'm good enough to snap. Let's snap here. Snap. Well, it moved over the end first. Okay. I was hoping for the Human Torch there, but let's see if this works. Okay, let's go straight over for the Hotel Inferno with the Iron Fist. Forge Kiasma Hemda, that's fine. Ikother Okoye. We're going to put the dagger in third. Punch it over. Do the Miles Morales heroine at the shot. And put down the storm. Key on their end. Storm to take out the super foe. Oh, let's do the Doctor Strange to pull over the Miles Morales. And then I can do a multiple man here. I feel like they're setting up for a 3. Like a Silver Surfer. We can do the cloak. Then on 6. They should be able to do the Hercules. And the multiple man. Which I kick that into Inferno. A final turn. I can't win this, I don't think. Maybe? Human Torch. And Hulkbuster. Not even close. I wish that the cloak would only allow your side to move. I think that'd be a better version of the cloak. Check. And get more useful for move decks, because move has nothing. That's a problem. Oh, we're gonna do the Human Torch on the first location. And we're gonna do the Doctor Strange to try to pull over in the Human Torch. Let's kill and do the Spider-Man on the Malware Spider-Man and try to get a cloak down on first. We can do the Hercules on the Jean Grey. And we can do the Human Torch on to the first.
Clear for takeoff.
Man, I think we're allowed to do this. Because there's only one spot we can play and the Jean Grey doesn't work then. And then, if I had the, I know that'd be interesting to move everything. Would that even be useful? Look, I need it to go the opposite direction. That's the problem. Even on this, I would need the handle to actually go the opposite direction. If it pulled everything, I think that might be useful. Here. Well, we got one out of the 4. I wonder if they could change time down in the future to give you an option between pull and push. Come and make time out very interesting. Not sure how you'd program that in there. But you might be able to do it a certain way. I guess you could do something where you put 2 arrows by it, and you either click this arrow or this arrow and then put it down. You click the one side, and like you click the 6 to have it go on the one side, and you click the 8 to go on the other side. Right, I want to do that backwards. Iron Fist first. I want to do the dagger. Or if I can do Hundo at the end. Dagger. Then I should be able to have enough here to do a vulture and a mouth morale into Moreg. Shift. Shift. Shifts. Okay. How does this work with these two? Let's do the Heimdall first, and this turn, even though it's the turn Sin Capable and Bow. Let's see how this works. Which did the kick out? He thought the dagger. The dagger went over there first. Interesting, okay? Bro, what's the biggest herd I own? Heimdall, sadly. But be Doctor Strange, which might pull over the vulture. Not sure how that works when they tie. Man, oh man. Thanks, Vogue, and that's the best I can think of. Oh good, it did take the vulture. Nice. You know, that does that trigger twice? Interesting. Couldn't know that.
Victory.
That's two. We'll do the Human Torch first. Set up for the Doctor Strange. Make the Doctor Strange. On 3. We can go Storm first. No, not Storm first. I gotta play the Miles. Call is the third location. It's really gonna hurt me here. Yeah. Right to do Storm. Then it was out on the Miles Morales. Let's do the Storm anyways.
Wind, aid my hand.
Hey, that move, that actually helped me out there. So now I can do the Miles and the Vulture. the knoll even gotten a point of power yet? We can swim with the Hulkbuster. Hulkbuster's gonna actually move Iron Fist himself. And then on last turn, I think we're good enough to snap here. So we're going to snap again. So let's snap, snap. Then we're going to play the Heimdall on third. Should move over, hopefully, the Vulture somewhere in this. Oh, only card didn't move over with the Vulture. And I still won. Wow. Take those AQs. Thank you. Minchoab is not my friend here. Do the dagger if you get something in there. Landscape. Let's go with the Vulture in the middle. No, I can do Doctor Strange and finish it up with the Iron Fist here. Should pull over the Vulture. And then I should be able to do Hulkbuster here. On 5. Hulkbuster. And the Multiple Man. Oh, they conceded. Nice. I think that's 4 already. Yay! The 4. I'm not really they're really showing what the Hercules is doing for this. So Hercules is just kind of sitting in the echo and hi, I'm here. I'll show you that we're thinking for this deck. Oh, let's put on the Vulture. Let's actually try to play the Hercules. Thing cost, okay. So if you flip them, they're half off to 0, so you'll only get like wasp off that, so that might be a horrible location for you. When we'll do dagger and Hulk Buster in the middle. Hopefully it doesn't go on the squirrel here. Anything but the squirrel would be fine. Nice, I'll pick that. Again, as I is yours, that's fine. We're going to play the Heimdall. Should kick back at least one of them.
Opponent snapped.
Yeah, I want to see what you got. I don't care. Go for it. I'm not snapping, but I want to see what you got. Take over the squirrel. The only one that didn't matter to me. That's gonna change. That should be a wasp. Shouldn't work like that. I mean, it should have all been zeros at that point. It's weird that works like that. It should work the opposite way. These should all be zeros. They were able to put down 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 power then. Should not work that way. Should be the opposite. Ooh, good to know that for the future though. Let's put down the human torch because there's a chance that the Hulk Buster can go on top of that. Nope, wolf hormone. Well, let's train team. I can do nothing on this turn. I have nothing to play. A good place to put Deadpool, I'm not gonna lie. Try the Hulk Buster here. Man. Let's try to punch the dagger.
Opponent snapped.
Why didn't I punch the dagger? I have no idea. And whether it does say another, okay. You know, although this one is ugly.
Escape.
Ugly, ugly, ugly. The only time this deck basically works is when I don't get the Hercules. Because the Hercules is just taking up a wasted turn. Central Park, you gotta stop showing them, please. Think what, that's the fourth or fifth time I've seen it in this hour. Not to think, there's so many locations that you would think that you wouldn't see it that often. And I've seen it like 4, maybe 5 times just as today. Obscure. And the book here. The dagger here, sorry. I'm gonna put it on the Hamdog just because I can. No, almost nothing's getting powered up by it. Let's get for 5. Let's see if I can get this to be on the dagger, and then I can move it over with the cloak. Nice. Now I should be able to do the Hercules, move over the dagger, the dagger will kick back out. I should be able to move the squirrel safely, then pop the Disa in the middle. That should be good here. I have no idea where the map's at. That they what it was supposed to do, but Ray didn't help. And that's the problem. Could have been better off not playing playing the Hercules after I moved it over and just absorbing it with the cloak. The Hercules is doing nothing for me. I had to set it up so weirdly. Trying to see if I can actually make it work. Okay, Afrid M is actually decently good for me. Even with that, am I gonna be able to do anything? Aphrodite is one of the few locations that actually helps Paul just move. But I still don't think I'll be able to do anything with it.
Wind, aid my hand.
Well, now I put Hercules into the middle and see if that'll actually help me out at all. Oh, can't play there. You're going to take the Hercules, aren't you? That's the problem.
Opponent snapped.
Yeah, the cloak.
All systems go.
Now, in theory, I can move the Hercules over first. And then I should be able to kick the multiple man. And then do the Imdala. It's a weird move. Didn't turn out too badly.
My mighty hand.
Is I have great having to do with this last turn because I'm flooded out. My biggest move would be to just do the Spider-Man.
Behold my mighty hand.
I am Iron Man.
Such is my judgment.
And all that meant nothing. Great, thanks. Thought if you get an interesting game with it, but nope, just letting Trevor know just said nope. Let's try for the dagger. Let's go and storm out the danger room.
Wind, aid my hand.
Hercules on third. Bucky and probably a Carnage. Or Hercules doesn't bounce that back. Interesting. Even though that moves. It's not technically moving there. The technicalities on some of these cards. It's not moving, it's regenerating.
Enough said, bub.
What do you think? No, she can. Why? I don't think it actually can. Human torch. On a push stones. While does Miles work with the Coney Lab? But if the question of the day. We need lower cost, I mean, no higher working in general. Let's find out. I am curious enough to find out. But we say I wanted it to go back. A stable one, because I didn't move anything. Good to know. Oh. I can plan another mile. Maybe do a hook here. Do a hook in the middle, honestly. Yeah, that seems good. I'm on 5. We'll move over the human torch. Put the cloak back. With the first location. Try to... We'll do that first thing. I think that'll work. I read something, that's all that matters. And you helped me out a ton there, buddy. You have no idea. rules for we'll just leave it at that. Oh. Man, if Cole could just move your cards, that would make it so much better. The fact that you can move your opponent's cards makes it so much worse. Well, thing to be that powerful if he had it the other way around. No, did the both women one. That's nice. I can do the Hulk and the Iron Fist and the Spider-Man.
Wind, aid my hand.
Since I put it in the wrong order. Oh. I should have done Hulkbuster. No, Iron Fist, then Hulkbuster, then Spider-Man.
Wind, aid my hand.
I guess the Hulk on first, just like to move over the Human Torch and the multiple math. That does not feel good. I'm probably just the multiple man and since I got called there.
Victory.
Well, the only problem she went to win is the game where I just legitimately do not. Oh, the Hercules. I have not seen a game yet where the Hercules has made that big of a difference. Oh, we should skip on one. Well, I'm not going to affect it. It's just a static effect. Mojo World for like the third time tonight again. Yes, Doctor Strange just put something down. Pinocchio. That might be it. If I could get this. She's Let's see if I can do this once and make it reduce something. God, I'm wasting so much energy trying to make this stupid combo do anything. I can do 4 with the Hercules. I got into Iron Fist to punch over anything. So technically I gotta do Iron Fist and then I gotta do Hope to try to punch something over. And then Hercules punches it to the wrong side. Awesome. Thank you, Hercules, for doing absolutely nothing. But that's the problem, you can't control where it goes. So now there's no way for me to win Mojo World. I can't get 21 on the floor location. And problem is this was not Mojo World. Could I get up enough? 7, 4, 5, 6. What do you like 7 on him? If I need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So technically Heimdall would match this point for point. But I would move over the Hercules too. It's too hard to set it up. Every time I try to play it, it's just the worst idea ever. It's funky and it's too hard to set up with no 5s and no horse. I really tried to see if I could set that up somehow, and it just did not work well. But sadly, if I kicked it to the other location, I could have possibly won, I think. I'd have to look. Just strange. So how about the multiple man? Now does it stay a 5 or does it go down? That's the interesting question. Doesn't matter anymore. Murder world, okay? That's fine with me. Burn for 4. I can do the vulture. Or on the Miles Morales. On third is fine. Well, just for the fun of it. But I think it kicks over the Doctor Strange, which does nothing on that. The problem. If it kicked over the multiple man, or if it kicked over the Human Torch, and it'd be fine. But I think it kicks over the Doctor Strange, which does nothing. So it's really hard to settle. I think the Doctor Strange is the first card to move over. The technically would have been, well, I have no idea how that would work. Oh, so confusing. That's fine. That's probably the best game for it. That's it. That's its best job there. Want to thank you all so much for watching, and as always, remember, Lego for fun.